like him. I really wanna be like him. I wanna be like him. Forget about that. Hands up in the sky, and we keep getting the magic down, that you cannot deny. We're glowing light, shining bright. I cannot wait to get inside. Still out of sight. Where we wanna go, up and down. We're moving on around. We're going up and down. We're moving on around. I wanna show you my world, where the beat. Open the door. Elevator operator.
Historic Lambeau Field. Fittingly, it butts up against Lombardi Avenue here in the heart of Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, we kick off the new year with an NFC North matchup, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Green Bay Packers. Teams that have met at least twice a year since 1932. The Lions and Packers underway from Lambeau. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Ready.
Love going to throw right away. That's taken in by Watson. Now he's loose at the 40. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson. 8 yards. And the Packers are on the board here first in the season opener. We thought they may be a quick strike offense this season. That is lightning quick. Not bad for the first drive of the year.
That has to actually exceed expectations, doesn't it? Because most teams want to be a quick strike offense. They want to score as quickly as possible and run a defense into submission. What they have to understand is, while they got it done there, long way to go. Don't get discouraged if you have to run a few more plays on your next drive.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. To about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll try and start this drive in the air. A short pass here taken in by Laporta. It'll be dropped at the 30. The first broken tackle couldn't bust him free. Now a 2nd and 6. Here's Goff. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
And
It's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
The ball comes out, and this is going to be Packer football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. You see, that's the second time this half they put it on the carpet. Now, the first one they lost. Good news here, it doesn't cost them.
They do say that things even out in the course of a ball game. So you mentioned they lost the first one. This time, able to retain possession, but they can't get into this habit. The ball can't continue to go on the ground.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Goff now looking to throw. And that'll be caught by Sam Brown. And the Lions are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way.
And in for the Lions, touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions are an extra point away from drawing level. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes it's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Down. 45. White. 6. Mega.
Working out of the gun. Love. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
60 red. 60 red. Set.
Glove. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
If this is what you want to see from a defense, give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
On 4th down, the Packers call on Daniel Whelan to punt. 39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return, and the Lions will take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
He'll let this go deep for St. Brown. He's got it at the 15. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. 36 yards on the play. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5.
Packers 10-yard line.
Here's Gone. This pass caught at the 4. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Back to throw. Gone. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. Sacked back at the 7. Making that play on the pass rush. That's Devontae Wyatt.
That I'm struggling to understand a little bit. That close to the goal line, 1st down, run the football. If you want to throw it, throw some play action on 2nd down.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Here's Gone. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown from 6 yards away. And the Lions have taken the lead. The extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7. Set down to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, an absolutely filthy joke. He's got some space now. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Here we go.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position. You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
That sack courtesy of Jack Campbell.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Red, cycle. Hut.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Fielded at the 33. It'll be a net of only 30 here. 40-yard punt, 10 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time I look and repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And
frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
180!
Goff now looks to throw. Able to locate his man Slayton on an out route. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a third down coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Here we go. Hey, lift! Lift! 180! Hey, let's go. Go, ground. Ground. Maverick. Forward. Turbo.
From the gun, here's Goff. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now fourth down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And it'll be Packer football here. First down at 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out when they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
At the 17-yard line.
Running money up to a whole nother level. I don't know no better. When I got richer, yeah. Bro, call me slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spit 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Blue diamonds on me. I'm a blue.
Second and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing. Love. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
Good for a Green Bay Packer. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And we'll get a few yards here to the 34.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Ready?
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Finds his receiver, Watson. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. Here's Daniel Whelan now. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Good coverage there, holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. And they will take over first and 10. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it would be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Operating from the 27 now. Here's second and 3. Now gone. Throw left side, taken in by Slayton. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. And defensively, they went zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be on the monitor.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now gone. And this one is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing again is gone. This to Laporta, right side. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 22-yard line. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Now this offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. St. Brown in motion right. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and here's Gibbs. Brought down at the 20.
That kind of makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
This one is Slayton over the middle. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
My next teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a second.
And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Bates' kick is good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. Gone. Finds Gibbs on the check down. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Now it's gone. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
From the gun on 3rd down. Gone. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Bates' kick is good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. And that flag accepted. Goff throwing again. He's got some room to operate. Touchdown! Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Lions will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. Now as they line up and kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it, down by 2 scores.
White.
Here's Love. Eluding the pressure right. That's to Gordon. He's got it right side. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
Let's go. Yellow, 43. Set, huh?
Now Love. Now this throw deep for Kraft. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Kirby Joseph. And he returns it into enemy territory down the 45-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it. And that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. The give, right side for Gibbs. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Second down and 8.
Super. 180.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. This is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. St. Brown in motion right. Goff now to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to hold that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And this is going to be roughing the kicker, an inexcusable penalty, Charles.
You worked so hard to hold him to a three-point kick. Now you give him the ball again with a chance for a touchdown.
Super one. We go, Todd. 180. What's up?
Goff. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get him with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Here's Goff. First mistake for him in the ballgame as it's intercepted. And the Packers are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start things off with a good Gibbs. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Listen.
Goff now looking to throw. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A gain of 32 that time.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
Catch made by Slayton. Only able to gain a carry there, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down at the Packers' 35-yard line.
To throw is gone. And this is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
1st and goal.
A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
We go tonight. Turbo, 180.
Gibbs is into the end zone. Touchdown Lions. He finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL. A complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Point after, right down the middle. And he's there for 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Ready. 33, yellow. Drill, 52. Ready.
Love. Throwing left side, and Watson has it. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Brings up
It
3rd.
appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing. And
Lions pressure, he's brought down. Timothy Only showing up the pass rush skills.
I think we've seen this before. If someone's down 3 scores, that situation there is just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, not bad. Number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter. 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. Still just a 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Yellow, 43.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And this throw will be intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. And I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it. And the interception inside. ensue.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
44 yards rushing. 8 carries for him so far.
Sometimes it's all the way a bit. There are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stopped that one by the line of scrimmage.
And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. First down. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. They'll go again with Gibbs. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Rashawn Gary that time through the line and getting the tackle for loss. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. They'll try the air now with Gone. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
St. Brown in motion right. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Well, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. On 4th down on is Jake Bates for the Lions field goal. Bates' kick is good. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
Good-looking return set up here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. He only got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to make the ball really fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener.
Here we go. Set.
Love now. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. It's Brian Branch with it. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
180! Turbo set!
They'll run with Gibbs. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Lions are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Ready,
well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Okay, break.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
Set, ready.
To throw now. Here's Love. Nice ball, and that's Luke Musgrave. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
Packers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On play action. Love to throw. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Play fake. Here's Love. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Red 38.
Love looking to throw it. And a big loss here as he's taken down. This offense so far on 3rd down, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Here we go. Here we go. 50 green. 6 mega. Ready?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Hard throw, incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
All right, partner. Keep on rolling, baby. You know what time it is.
Here we go. Hut. Let's go now. 60 red. 60 red. Hut, hut. Set, check white. 45, ready. Set. 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 Here we go. Check pink. Set. Down. Black. Ready. Ready, ready, fight. 90 yellow, opposite, green, ready, ready. Set, hut. 52 blue. Shot. Let's go. Red, 38. 22 needles. Hut, hut. Let's go now. Blue, set. Set. Hut. Ready. Ready. Here we go. Here we go. Set. Here we go. Set. Hut, hut. Down. Set. Hut. Here we go. 50 green. 97, set, go. Ready, striker, 3, 1, set.
From the back, posted in the act. Got to hit the club, but the mobbing all die. On some,
10 cycles, 30, cut.
what do I say?